Hello, everyone. All right, so today I'm going to do a, just short messages. Like they're all going to be different. So some of you might resonate with it and some of you will not. And remember, messages are vice versa. And not only that, but do not force it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. The messages that we need to know, messages that we need to know. Messages that we need to know. Okay. All right, let me cut it. Okay, this is the first message. Oh, okay. All right. Here we have the good finances. All right, and then we have here a solution, right? Completion solution. And then here we have heartache, okay? So there's a woman that has some kind of a heartache, or maybe she's kind of angry, or maybe tired, probably both, about something. Like maybe something happened with the finances, maybe there was something completed or something, and now she's feeling kind of like anguished or whatever. It could be like maybe paying taxes, or maybe she has to pay back, but there is someone right that is not like something was completed and maybe it was like too much, or maybe she can't pay like maybe a bill, or maybe she can't pay the car payment, or in a situation like that, right, with the finances. And then this is the solution or a piece, or maybe there's something she has to do, like maybe like a paper or receipt or something like that. And this person is like kind of angered or, upset about it. Or maybe she's wanting to get like some kind of financial help, but it's like, it's being delayed or something like that. It could be like maybe somebody, can't make a payment on a car bill, or maybe the rent, or maybe overspending or something like that, right? Because this is the finances, okay? And then to be completed, or maybe she had to pay a high price, or probably pay the mechanic. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Second message. All right, second message. Let's see what we get. Okay, so this one is the elephant, something from the past, something good luck. This could also be health, something about confinement, restriction, and then abundance and overflowing joy. All right. Okay. So this could be something that is restricted, right? Like here. Probably, take care of your health. I feel like I have to say that. So that way you can enjoy your abundance, your happiness, how it's flowing down, so it could be flowing down. This could also be, let me look at it. Luck, health, something from the past. Maybe something from the past is like being restricted, but I feel like this is like a health issue that you have to be careful with it. So that way you could have overflowing happiness, right? Because I don't think that it's like something from the past, or I don't feel that. I feel like it's like a health issue. So yes, take care of that. Sometimes we need a rest. Sometimes we just need to take a break, and that way you'll feel better. Okay, like overflowing happiness. You'll feel better. What this is that you need to be restricted of. It could be like maybe a change of a diet. So try to be healthy, all right? Because that's what I'm feeling. I don't think it's the other one. Okay. Third message. Okay, let me see. Here we have a father figure. Here we have the marriage, and then here we have the commitment. Oops, let me see the commitment, right? having feelings, having love and strong feelings. There's someone, and I think this is this person right there. And the way this person looks is like thinking, probably thinking about you, or probably overthinking about a situation when it comes to love. And I feel like this person right here wants the love in the marriage, and of course wants the commitment. But I feel like this person, the way they look is like overthinking, okay? Like overthinking. But they're loving and compassionate, but I feel like they're overthinking. I feel like this is a stubborn person. This could also be like this man right here. It could he probably has children. He's a father because it says right there, father. The ones who wants to like remarry, right? Who wants marriage and a loving commitment, the happiness and all that. Which is great and wonderful, okay? But like the way he looks, the way he has his face is like, to me, it feels like stubbornness. I feel like just thinking instead of doing nothing about it, but it's like, hey, this is the marriage, the happiness that, they want with the kids, and the commitment and the love, right? They want the marriage, which is good. But I feel like for the most part, it's a single dad. Okay, it's a single dad because there it says father. It doesn't have to be, but it could be, but the word father comes out. So they do want this commitment and this love. I feel it is going to be happen, but I think this person needs to let go of the pride, needs to let go of the stubbornness, and it will happen. All right. The fourth message. The fourth message. Okay. Here we have an ending or a transformation. Here we have an unexpected change or a surprise. And then here we have the hardship strong person right here, right? Someone that is strong. This reminds me of the Queen of Swords. Probably also the King of Swords. I mean, because I said it. So there's like a transformation. There's like a change. I think you're going to be surprised or unexpected. Okay. This could also be like ending a troubles, but this is like with the monkey and all that. It's going to be a surprise. Like what? Like you haven't been expecting it, and here with this stern woman, it's like this person is like serious. This person is like works hard for the things that she gets, right? Even like the male, right? The male is hardworking, the male is stern, the male is like they know what they want, kind of that energy, right? But here it's more like the woman, right? Because this is a woman card. So there's going to be like an unexpected, and this person has gone through a lot of trials, and so is the man. The man has gone through a lot of trials. But there is going to be some kind of an ending, some kind of a transformation. I feel like it's going to be both, and it's going to be sudden. Let me look at this again. All right. So a sudden change. Sometimes I feel like this is like the Tower. And I feel like this is like the Queen of Swords. Okay, next message. All right. Here we have the no to yes. Here we have a pet or a friend. And then here we have the health. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit difficult to read. Okay. I feel like with this two cards, I feel like there was like somebody had said no in the past and now they said yes, and I feel it has to do with like maybe with a friendship or a relationship, okay? And then the health right here, an accident. I think maybe there was a person that was like got hurt. Okay, they went to the clinic, they got hurt. Maybe they were in a car accident and they got hurt. So just take care of your health, be careful out there if you're driving. But I feel like there was like a reconnection with a friend or like a relationship. I feel like maybe this person has a pet, or maybe you have a pet. Either you have a pet or this person has a pet, maybe a dog. Yeah, so maybe they have like a black dog. Okay, like a black little dog or a black puppy. And then this is like a change of heart. Okay, so I think it was like someone. It could be like a friend, and then they missed you, and they had a change of heart, and goes, well, no, I really like this person. I like to be the friend. This could also feel to me like a loving relationship, like romantic. Like, no, I I want them back. And they said no to the past, or maybe you did, and this person has like a dog, okay, or it could be a friend too. And then here we have the clinic. So maybe someone that probably had like an accident, they got hurt, they got sick. Maybe they're sick right now. Okay, let's go to the next message. Okay. All right, here we have the house, here we have delays or canceled, and then here we have the enlightenment. Okay, so maybe someone's probably trying to buy a property, maybe they're trying to buy a house. It could be a house and maybe rent an apartment, looking for a place to live, and maybe it was like delayed, or they have to wait, or maybe it was like a missed opportunity or got canceled, or delayed. And now this with the woman with the enlightenment, it's like just seek your answers, just pray, right? Like pray, seeking the answers to where you could find your home, or the property that you need, your home, the apartment, the second house that you need to rent or buy. Maybe some of you won't need to buy. So, just have faith. Just have faith so it would not get canceled. Okay, that's the message. All right, so this is it for now for the messages. If you are new, this is hit the subscribe button. And if you've been here before on my TikTok page, this is Dalia's Midnight Star Tarot. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad that you're watching this video. Thank you so much. Take care until next time. Bye.